The jury in David Dooley's retrial is hearing from him in his own words what he did the morning Michelle Mockbee was murdered. Dooley's police interviews played when the lead detective took the stand. Anjanette Levy is live at the Boone County Courthouse with what Dooley had to say. Anjanette.
Well, Paula, Detective Bruce McVay is now retired from the Boone County Sheriff's Office. He and his partner interviewed David Dooley a total of 4 times. McVay told the jury today that Dooley's statements were inconsistent, which is just part of what made him a suspect.
When I talked to you the first time, I told you it's a process of elimination, and if we can't eliminate you, then what else are we to do?
Bruce McVay, now retired from the Boone County Sheriff's Office, testified some things about David Dooley were curious when he interviewed him the day of Michelle Mockbee's murder.
There was some confusion with David Dooley. I first thought he was the janitor supervisor because he claimed that he was working, or he worked as a janitor, but he was clean. He had clean white shoes and he just looked clean, and the place was filthy.
McVay testified that he found a screwdriver and a serrated knife in Dooley's janitor's closet. But he said what really made Dooley stand out was when they found out he left the warehouse the morning of the murder and didn't tell anyone.
And is it anywhere in your notes that David Dooley told you he left that morning?
At that point in time?
At that point in time?
No indication whatsoever.
How confident are you that you would have documented that had he told you that?
Very, very confident.
McVay said he took notes the morning of the murder because his tape recorder stopped working. The next evening, he interviewed Dooley again.
I don't know if you recall the first day we talked, but you didn't mention anything about leaving the property. And then the next time we talked today, you mentioned about leaving the property. Can we go over that? Do you mind explaining why that?
Yeah, I didn't remember. I mean, after what we were going through, I didn't remember.
Dooley told detectives he was concerned about his wife's health, so he went home to check on her because she wasn't answering her phone. He said she was on the couch. He kissed her and left. But McVay said Dooley's wife told them he didn't come home that morning.
That's not what she said happened. Why would her story be any different?
I don't know. Maybe because she wasn't with me that day. She doesn't know what I did when I was a Fisher.
But she said you didn't come home.
I don't know.
Now, another difference in these statements that the sheriff's office says is very important is those paper time cards. We've heard so much about those paper time cards that David Dooley and his wife used to clock in when cleaning the warehouse at Thermo Fisher Scientific. They asked him about those time cards today, and he said, yeah, he used those to clock in, and he always kept them in his janitor's closet. And Dooley said that those time cards were in the janitor's closet. He had actually seen them pulled out, and they were on the counter. But the detectives said they searched that janitor's closet and did not find any of those paper time cards. The testimony has wrapped up for today. Detective McVay will be back on the stand tomorrow. Reporting live from the Boone County Courthouse, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News. Paula, back to you.
All right, thank you, Anjanette. And today the defense requested a mistrial after a witness mentioned the first trial. Judge Schran had told attorneys that could not be discussed. Schran told jurors that had nothing to do with their duty in this trial and denied the request for a mistrial.